Welcome to Pigskin Passion TV. It's October the 19th, episode number 24, and we back for another edition of Survivor Week 7. And guys, last week, a couple of teams gave us a scare, a la Miami Dolphins, and I hope none of you guys were on San Fran or Philly, but the picks that should have won or that most of the people went with last week, I think they were able to win. So wasn't a whole lot of people that got knocked out in my league. Hope you wasn't one of those people that chose those teams. But we back for another week, guys, and each week gets more exciting. It's like musical chairs. We get to walk around till the song ends and hopefully get that chair at the end of the song. So with that said, let's jump right into it. I got 3 picks this week for you guys that may want to jump out on the limb or be a little frisky, or if you got more teams like I do. I'm in 3 survivor leagues. In each league I still have 2 teams left. I like to kind of spread my picks around. So this week, actually before we jump into that, this week, one game that I would stay away from would be the Buffalo and the New England Patriots. Buffalo should crush New England based on how New England's playing, but Buffalo's not playing that good themselves, so I'd rather just stay away from this game altogether. Buffalo hasn't looked good the last 2 weeks. Their defense is banged up, and the offense is just not clicking right now. I don't know what's going on. I think Josh Allen may be banged up. He may have a little bit of a shoulder injury. So this is a game that I'm staying away from. And the games that I'm looking at, I'll probably pick each of these 3 teams in my leagues. The third pick is the Los Angeles Rams. They are playing my Pittsburgh Steelers. And I've watched my Steelers each game this year, and I watched the Rams probably every game but like one. And the Rams are a lot better than I thought they were going to be, and the Steelers just cannot move the ball. I know they're coming off a bye. The Steelers have a really good defense, the defensive line, but just based on watching both teams, I think the Rams are better on both sides of the ball. The Rams are at home, and they definitely have the nod on offense, and our secondary is not good. Once you get back to Patrick Peterson, those guys, I don't know if they're going to be able to handle Cooper and Puka this week. So I like the Rams as a survivor pick this week. My number 2 survivor pick this week is the New Orleans Saints. I like this game for a variety of reasons. The Saints, they have a top tier defense. They'll be going up against either CJ Beathard or Trevor Lawrence, who's, if he does play, he's going to be limited. I would go with this one simply because everybody else is going to be on Seattle this week, and the Jaguars are going to be without their top defensive back, Tyson Campbell, along with Derek Carr, who he's been hurt the past few weeks, but I think he's getting back to full strength. And I just like this spot for the New Orleans Saints, and I really like this game. So New Orleans is gonna be my pick, or they'll be one of my picks in each one of my leagues this week. If you don't want to go with New Orleans this week, you can stash them for week 9. They play the Chicago Bears. That'll be another week to go with them as well. And my number 1 survivor pick this week is the Seattle Seahawks. I think I got a team crush on Seattle outside of my Steelers. They should have beat the Bengals last week. They were inside their red zone too many times to come up with no point. They held Cincinnati to like 214 yards and 4 yards per play. So after the first 2 drives, I think they pretty much dominated that game on defense. The defense was not the reason that they lost. I think this week is going to be pretty much the same thing. I don't see any way that Arizona can hang in there. The Cardinals are who we thought they were, and this is a good opportunity to pick Seattle. So with that said, I like Seattle as my number 1 pick. And guys, those are my survivor picks. Let's go out there and survive another week. And public service announcement: spike that like, comment, subscribe, and holler back at your boy. Black Mamba out.